Amina, Eneas. Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your hand. When I was 10 years old, I was running around in dirt.
Trust me. Same here.
Trying to be Goku.
Same here.
So, the
Trying
fact
to.
that you, so the fact that you was able to, number one, enter a culinary competition, go against people who are older than you in a grade that's higher than you, and be able to bring out these type of flavors and presentation, saying I commend you isn't strong enough. But you did a really good job. And I really hope you find a chef that could be able to put you under their wing and train you to bring you up to be like
That's why he's here, eh?
Eh?
top player. Okay, when by the time she reaches my age, I mean, I'll
designate you for that.
Yes, yes.
Because she did a wonderful job. So let me
We're gonna choose this chef, but you don't like this.
Yeah, you know, like this. Yes. Smart. So let me start off with the rice dish. Promise you, when I saw you prepping, when I saw you cooking, I thought you was a battle of hell. I said, oh Lord, the scene with Jordan, everything was messy. The station was messy. But you're 10 years old, what you gonna do about it? Yeah. But when I saw this plate in front of me, I said, this can't be the same girl who was over by the station, but did a wonderful job. The bean party was really good, and the fact that I watched you try it, taste it, and then she messed it up. She's restarted it, corrected it at least
Wow.
twice before she finally put it on the plate. That's like, this girl, she doing better than me already. So that was a wonderful one. I just, those little bit points I like to point out. The rice flavor was awesome. The salsa was also on point. And the presentation, I have to say, is really clean, really simple and nice. This is actually something, not to talk up or down on anybody, but this is the type of stuff that I would almost see as an appetizer in a restaurant. You actually did a really good job. Your dessert, I was completely shocked. The fact that you made all of these sauces was impressive. But I was not expecting the flavors. When she told me it was a avocado, avocado aioli and a
No, avocado mousse.
avocado mousse. I was expecting something so completely different. So when I tasted that, I was thoroughly impressed. Even impressed. That's saying something. Thoroughly impressed. I think everything was simple and unique, and I think that's what a lot of people coming into competitions tend to miss. Because you're in a competition, you want to go so big, you forget that it's supposed to be nice and simple and clean. There's not much flavor-wise. You're on point, and you have a lot of growing to do. So I can only imagine that gets better. When it comes down to your plating, for your level, you did a wonderful job. For your level, you did better than me at my age, if that makes any sense. That makes sense? You did you're really up here. You're 9 years old, but you're up here. So you have a 10. Whatever.
Take it away, the girl there.
No, but she did a really good job. Yeah, she did a really good job, and I am thoroughly impressed. If I was to critique anything, I would say, I don't know, maybe clean up this dish. That's all I can say. You did a wonderful job, and I really do commend you on what you did. And teachers, oh my God.
Thank you.
I wish I do in my life.
I don't know where you got the idea from, but to do Napoleon and both your dishes, freak me out, really. Normally when you don't find persons, when you stock your dish, you stock your items, what it does, it adds to the plate. So you don't have to go and spread your items out because you have volume. All right, your volume is stocked up versus you taking it and spread it all over. And the way you presented your sauce and to taste your sauce on the dessert, I was like, this can't be for real. This a hit. Your rice dish with your salsa and your banana leaf underneath it makes it very unique, symmetrically designed. All right, without having a square plate, you did that on a round plate, which is totally different. All right, so what you did for a 10-year-old, well, the person who say, pastry chef and your dessert tastes good to us. So I'm blown away with it. Very good, excellent job.
Yeah, your dish was, see, simplicity is beauty. You don't need a bunch of flair fragrance. Simplicity is beauty. And you know, if I would say one thing, just give us maybe a different design so the two wouldn't be the same thing. I would say just give us a different design, but the flavors, the texture, the combination, and to be honest, I couldn't believe you was 10 years old and you were so calm. You were waking in water, you the only area that, you know, you were at a disadvantage. Everything started leaking and running from you, but you stayed right there and you just, you know, so you showed, you know.
Chef, she's a vegetarian.
No,
meat.
so no meat, so that makes it different. Okay, but realistically, the dish is really good. You just gotta work on a little, you know, little presentation. But for 10-year-old, it's difficult to criticize you in terms of, even though we're in a competition, everybody needs to be honestly critiqued. But your poise for 10-year-old was way beyond expectation. And you came prepared. I watched you, you had like 20 sheets of paper, and down to every item you had an itemized out. And you were following your time like everyone else. And only because of your area got, you know, everything started leaking. It's good. I mean, wow.
A nice thing what we have here, this is a small team of 5 schools. Ladies and gentlemen, you should not leave here with taking a picture of everybody's stuff. And you should be friends for life. Because you are junior high together, chances are you're going to meet again.
Yeah, you're gonna meet
And the amazing thing is, not only was she with 20 pieces of paper, she had everything portioned out. Everything portioned out in containers. Yes, she might have a little extra rice, but she had everything portioned out, and she had everything that she needed in her sections. And it's amazing. So, when you have a gifted 10-year-old among you, start kicking up your game. She motivates all of us, including all of our participants. So you just walk over, you take pictures of what they have too, because you could incorporate some of those to your concept, even though you don't have meat, eh? So you know, we know we could substitute for those. But you need to walk around to every table, everybody, and see what they do. And take and piggyback off everybody what they do, and talk to each other. Don't just come here to be competitive against each other. You come here, we are all winners. Coming here. You just winners coming. You're here.
That's right.
You're winner because you're here. So I don't want you to leave from here being discouraged or anything of that sort. And if anybody have an issue, let's get to Mrs. Turnquest. Grab yourself a score sheet and you say exactly what you need. We ain't going to the big book, because the kids are visual, the teachers are generational visual. So let's all of us get ourselves together and become visual with the students, because we have to learn from you and you learn from us.
And one thing what I want to say is, for those of you coaches who were here, or parents who will have seniors or, you know, further into the competition, don't bring 10 pounds of flour if you're just making 2 desserts. See, what bothers you that you wouldn't understand until you get in the kitchen among your competitors? If you got all of this stuff here, you feel you have to use all of it, even though you know you only need a little bit. So bring just what you need, portion it out, and just bring a little extra in case you make a mistake you could have. But if you bring 10 pounds of flour, 10 pounds of rice, 5 pounds of sugar, a gallon of milk, and all you need is a cup of this, a cup of this, a cup of that. That throws you off from a mental perspective. You always feel like something isn't right, or you feel I could always mess up and keep going to what I have. So for those who come in the future, or who have another team coming in, just bring what you need, and a little extra in case, because you could always mess up. But don't bring the whole kitchen and the sink. Like we saw on the other day. You know, we don't need all of that. Just bring what you need. And I think you'll be just all right.
Any question for us?
Any questions from the coach, the teachers, the participants before Chef Gerald come and do what he has to do? All right, Gerald, yours.
All right. We just add to all of the critiques from everybody, so everybody can get it. Once today we pick winners for internationals. Please, like the chefs will say, first make sure that all the items that you produce are made in the kitchen within 2 hours. We will only allow certain items like grated coconut, where you have to beat a thumb. Those type of stuff we will allow you to do at home. Things that takes a long time in the cooking process, we will allow those piggyback and clam. The items that you're going to use, make sure do not bring a gallon of milk, 5 pounds of flour, 5 pounds of rice. Just portion out what you need, put them in a little Tupperware, mark them, so the students will be able to have their station. Most of the kitchens, stations are not big. So we don't need them to have a big bin full of equipment, a big bin full of items, and they get confused. When pressure hits them, they get confused, and they just start all over the place. Make sure they have everything that's properly portioned out and inside properly containers and labeled. Okay? That's one of the points. Also, let me touch on sanitation buckets. ASH Pritchard is going to provide for each competition sanitation buckets. But what I need from you guys is to make sure that the student knows the ratio of sanitation solutions. Because they're going to be asked, and there is a portion on the score key sheet for 5 points for sanitation buckets. When we ask them for the sanitation bucket and they say it's the sanitation bucket, the next thing we ask them, what is in the sanitation bucket? If we hear they say only water, they lose. Sanitation bucket has to have sanitation solution inside. Okay? It could be iodine, it could be bleach, or vinegar. Alright?
And if I may say, we really don't want bleach, but if that's all you get,
Right.
we really don't want bleach in the kitchen. But if that's all you get, we'll go with that. But
So make sure
iodine
that's
or
the point that we
vinegar.
need to know.
Okay.
Some teachers might not know, but make sure that you need to know that because that's 5 points you
Okay.
lose if you don't have it. Okay? And make sure that they know the ratio.
Yes.
Okay? Some people putting 2 and 3 ounces of iodine to a gallon of water and all that. It's not.
What's the ratio? Will you tell us?
70 solution.
Iodine.
I mean 70 water, sorry.
70 water.
70 water.
It's a 30 solution.
Now the ratio of bleach, I think the bleach is less. Yeah, the bleach is less.
1 cup full.
Yeah, the bleach is less because
But
we don't use bleach.
we don't like the bleach because
But
if you
since
wipe down
COVID,
with the bleach,
since
you
COVID,
could-
bleach
you
saved
could
a lot
cut your
of-
food and you
That's the old fashioned. That's the old fashioned right there. That's true. 1 cup full. Half a cup. Look at that.
Please do
I
not
like bleach.
allow the students to come to the competition. You all tear open it.
Mm.
Please make sure that knife is what they're being practicing with throughout the time they're being practiced.
Yes.
We have 9 students who come here. Coaches come out, feel a brand new knife, put it in their hand. Never used it before. First time they go, bam.
Sharp.
Big chunk of it.
Mm-hmm.
Please make sure that the tools that they use, the equipment that they use, they're very familiar with it. We don't want to cause any accidents with the students. So make sure that all the tools that they use, they're very familiar with it. Want something that it is first, the day of the competition that they start using. Okay?
Yes.
Nutritional facts.
Okay, also, the displays on each table, I must say, this is some of the best ones we saw. Yes, because I know most people don't take time, take the effort to display their tables properly to accommodate their dishes. But today, I love it. Chefs and also, I love it. It brings, it adds to your dish. All right. Whatever your theme is, it adds to this. So when we come and we look at it and we see how nice it is presenting, we say, hey, wow, they really put the thought and time into it. So I commend you, I commend the teachers and the students also on it. Well done. All right. Anybody got any questions and concerns from the before?
And if I may say, you don't need to spend money on the display. We have, this whole plum time. You got coconut. We
Yes.
got scarlet. We got all of these. Just couple
Sea
nice
grape.
branches, sea grapes and stuff, and like simple banana leaf. You don't need to go to shop and spend. Just fix it up.
Or your neighbor garden leaves.
Yes. He's trouble.
Yeah, just clip them.
That's all they did.
In the night that is.
Oh goodness.
Let's be decent, right?
Oh,
Oh Lord. I don't think that. I don't
Oh,
think
let me
that.
hit on that. Yeah, one thing that's important, and we all thank for someone reminding us. On every one of you in here today lose 15 points or 10
What?
points. Every one of you in here today lose 10 points. Everyone, and that might have made the difference.
Wow.
If somebody got a close score. Why? Not one portfolio had a nutritional value on it. Not one.
Jeez.
Not
That
one
was,
had it. We looked through it. You need
I
to
know,
have that
right?
because that's especially.
Wow.
And why we being this critical? If you go anywhere, once you go past the international airport, these are the things that you're going to need.
okay.
And we didn't really go deep into a lot of stuff because, you know, we didn't want to get too technical with you all. But even as simple as your watch, you know, your watch should be between here. You shouldn't even have a watch on in the kitchen. You see what I'm saying? Chains around the neck if we want to get, you know, when we went to Puerto Rico, Canada, those places, the first thing when we get to the kitchen, jewelry and these things because, you know, they figured if we over something before. But nutritional value, you notice everything you buy in the food store, it has nutritional value on it. So everyone lost points today because they didn't
Wow.
nutritional value.
Gee.
Automatic point. That might have made a difference. A close call with someone else.
Okay, so the minute we have all been waiting for,
Yes, ma'am.
our final results. And
How we say?
Woo! Drum roll, drum roll.
And as we say, you are all winners. You all
Yes.
persevered. You have come to this level to represent the entire island of New Providence for junior high school students. So when we think about it, the majority of the population lives right here on New Providence.
Yes.
That says a lot. So just for you to make it to this point, just understand that you are all winners. I will start off with the rice dish category, and I'm giving the positions in the rice dish category and then the flour dish category positions. And then I will proceed to give you the overall final score. We know that today the top 3 competitors are scheduled to move forward to the New Providence, to the national round.
3.
And that begins the week of November 7th.
Okay.
So all of the critiques that you would have heard for this last hour or so, I hope you all made notes going forward. So for our rice dish, in 5th position, we have Mr. Ezra Pinder from the S.C. McPherson Junior High School. In 4th position, again, this is the rice dish only, we have Miss Deasia Taylor, Queens College. In 3rd position, again, this is the rice dish now, so you have to watch how all of this flows. The 3rd position is L.W. Young Junior High, Destiny Clare. In 2nd position for the rice dish, the best rice dish, would be Miss Prashante Spence, A.F. Adderley. In 1st position for the rice dish, we have Miss Amina Eneas
Wow.
from the Catholic International. Now for the flour dish. We can draw some conclusions here, but we will go down the list. We have in 5th position, Mr. Ezra Pinder from S.C. McPherson Junior High School. In 4th position, we have Destiny Clare of L.W. Young Junior High. In 3rd position, we have Miss Deasia Taylor, Queens College. 2nd position, Miss Rashante Spence, A.F. Adderley, Junior High School. And in 1st position for the flour dish, we have Miss Amina Eneas. Now for the overall standing. We do have a statistical tie for 3rd place. So on this particular occasion, we will have 2 third place winners. So 4 out of 5 will advance to the national.
Oh,
final.
yes.
Give yourself a round.
Yes.
So you see the difference with that 10 points. One person
That's why I'm going to call.
had the nutritional value.
I will call the numbers. So in 4th place, we have Mr. Ezra Pinder from S.E. McPherson Junior High School. Let's give him a round of applause. Now, the difference with 3rd place, we have 762.7 points and 763.5 points. So it basically is a tie for 3rd. So the 2 third place persons that will move forward is going to be L.W. Young Junior High School.
Woo.
Let's give her a round of applause. Ms. Claire and Ms. Deja Taylor of Queens College.
Woo.
2nd place overall today with 804 points is A.F. Adderley Junior High School. And our 1st place winner for the New Providence District Junior High Schools with 910 points is a Catherine International Academy. Congratulations to all. You have done an excellent job, and I look forward to seeing you in the nationals, and I look forward to all participants and teachers that are here today participating in the New Providence District Culinary Conference, November 7th and November 8th. Do not plan anything else. It is the entire day. Lunch will be served, and we will all be together as one big Young Chef family.
Wow.
Okay? So
Thank you.
congratulations again.
Yes,
Once again,
thank you.
reminder, I know we don't say